Pearson joins us now.
Yes, he does. Kurt, thanks for coming in. Now, the second quarter is in the books. What are expectations?
Well, the second quarter was one of the best quarters for the stock market in its history. And looking forward, I would continue to anticipate some disappointing economic news. But the market's pretty well factored that in because we started to see this really at the beginning of the second quarter, whereas negative news about the economy came in, the market failed to react to that. And that's one of the sure signs that you're in the process, at least, of putting a bottom into the stock market. Most economists believe that we will not challenge the lows that were made back in March. And so that's a good prognosis. They do expect a little bit of a retracement here, possibly during the dog days of summer. But hopefully, as the economy continues to, slug forward and continue to move forward, we'll begin to get some better economic news, and that will bode well for the market as well.
Okay. What about our 401k statements? What should we look for when we get those?
Well, of course, I've always been a proponent of people looking at their statements, but I've heard, of course, during the last 18 months, people say, I get my statements, I just put them in the drawer, I don't even want to open them up.
Mistake, right?
Well, right now especially, because you want to see exactly how you did for the second quarter to make sure you're being competitive, to make sure your accounts and your sub-accounts are rebounding. So it's a very important time to be monitoring those investments inside your retirement accounts. Possibly a time to do a little bit of rebalancing. I mean, the market's up about 30% from its low. Maybe a time to capture some of those gains, get them into something a little bit more conservative. But irregardless of the action taken, be sure you're monitoring those retirement accounts, because it's too easy to continue that policy of sliding the statements in the drawer, and we're never a proponent of that. But now's a good time to take a peek.
All right, Kurt Pearson, thank you very much for the information. If people want to get in touch with you, how do they do so?
Our local number is 327-1020, and our website is compassiowa.com.
All right, thanks, Kurt. All right.